Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Carole and Tuesday. Now, last episode, a lot happened, really. Carole and Tuesday had to get like part-time jobs because money was tight, power was getting turned off, it was pretty unfortunate. We had some stuff with Angela, who got the meeting with someone important thanks to Tao, and that seemed to go well. Seemed to go pretty well for her, I would say. And she could apparently move mountains, as we also learned in that scene. Also, Roddy, able to get things done, was able to work out something for Carole and Tuesday, a place for them to perform at, basically. So that was good. Meanwhile, Gus just completely failed in his attempt, so keeping up that pattern so far, which is fine. And I think that's pretty much where we left. Oh, no. Tuesday's brother also showed up there, so now knows where she is, so guess we'll see what he does about that. Because he was looking, and now he seems to have found her, so that's the thing. He hasn't really said anything after he found out where she was. Like, he didn't go in there and drag her out or anything, which is a good sign, but, you know, who knows? We'll have to see. So, let's get into it and find out. 3, 2, 1, play. Right into the opening after our broken record starter that we always have. I think that's relatable, you know. I like to be a normal person too, but I can't do it. I don't think you should spin around with your eyes closed. That probably won't end well. But it's all fine once they meet up with each other. Just looks so dangerous to do those spins and stuff. Well, you probably will, considering that miracle that you're apparently going to be a part of. Kyotoru and Tuesday. I know, I watched the previous episode. I certainly got deep into mine. Life is a carnival. Okay. I'm gonna take that line out of context. Was it? Oh, so you actually did manage to get us a gig? Yeah, I have trouble believing you, but I guess I can give you the benefit of the doubt. Oh, Sidonia. Dang. That's okay, yeah, that is a bit of a step up. Oh, yeah, make sure to catch her. I'm sure she's fragile. You okay, Tuesday? Do we have an engineer around here that can fix her? Of course, it involves art again in some way. Yeah, he's a cool DJ, sure. Okay. Legendary Incidents by Joshua. Wow. That's something, alright. Okay. Wow. Is he? He sounds like a giant pain to deal with. A fair point. How did I end up speaking to you again? Basically, yeah. Let's not break Tuesday anymore, please. You're okay. Somebody give her a head pat or something. So there's a chance, is what you're saying. And that's 10 o'clock, right? That's kind of late. Wow. Well, okay. I don't think Tuesday's gonna get any better at this rate. You're just not helping her at all. I hope you know that. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Uh, please don't yell at me. Why does it have to be his name? That sounds like it'd be pretty cool. That sounds like fun. Let's do that. Who needs sleep anyway? Let's just write music. Oh, that was so cute. And they slip eventually. A little bit too far away from each other for my liking, but oh well. Well, maybe you should have stayed up all night making beautiful music together, huh? Why would you choose to stand in a spot that had clothes being thrown at it? Of course. This really is starting to get more and more. It sounded like a big deal initially, but we're definitely not getting the superstar treatment at all so far. But it is an uncertain slot that nobody else that mattered wanted. So I know. Ooh, she's pretty. I wouldn't mind seeing her either. How special. Oh wow. Some indirect breathing. Well, now you ruined it. You ruined it. Gus, I hope you're happy. Of course, robots do all these types of jobs. He talking about Ert again. Ert again. Okay. What the heck, dude? Have you lost it? Insane? I'm not sure I agree with that, but sure. Ooh. Definitely some cute girls out there. Especially appreciate the shorts on that one. That is definitely, yeah, a big stage. A lot of people. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. Yeah, I'm not sure that's true. What? You mean he's actually here? Is he gonna perform? Did we waste all our time coming here? Oh, well, seems a little bit drunk. Oh god. Guess he punched something like we've heard about. He's really not. The girls can pull off anything. I mean, we saw them pull off their clothes earlier, so they can clearly pull off stuff. That's not the point. You're supposed to eat the audience. Supposed to make them less intimidating. Yeah, it's not a good show, is it? It's not a very good first impression. Life is a carnival. Yeah, that's the question. Make up your mind. That's a big gap. But yeah, if he goes on, then we basically completely wasted our time coming here, didn't we? Yeah, we don't want Artigan to see you. Oh no, Artigan's coming. Well, he probably doesn't even remember them. Okay, maybe he does. Ominous pair of girls. Uh, don't want to go that way. So, quick, go into a corner and do a fake out, make out so they won't recognize you. I guess that works too. I guess. Oh, uh, where do we come into? They're really not. They're just hiding. But, may not be a place you want to be. Well, this could end poorly. Uh, from the internet? And that guy is big. Snap me like a twig. Her, her, they. Okay. You supposed just want to know if we're allowed to leave or not. Okay. Well, that was a little bit nerve-wracking. Come on. Uh, just don't worry about it. And Skip is a weird name. Ooh, who is she? Is that the crystal girl that was mentioned before? You shouldn't stop on the middle of the stairs to chat. What if somebody needs to get by? Man, that is an outfit right there. That is a nice outfit. Didn't get to see her face, though. Although I guess I can live with that. A little bit bright there. Just saying. It's such a cool stage. I love all the visuals in the backdrop. Gonna get some vocals? Okay. Okay. Not quite the voice for the lyrics I was expecting. Not a bad song, though. And I could watch that background all day. Yeah, definitely a pretty good song. And yeah, that's the Crystal Girl. Oh, I think her name was Crystal. I think that's what they said. Just not positive. So bright, though. Okay. So will Carole Tuesday get to perform? That's the question. You really are a little bit nuts, aren't you there? Okay, I guess we will get to perform. Your legs are fine. They really are. Yes, you can. Just believe in yourself, Tuesday. You're just as good as anybody else here. Believe in yourself. Carole getting her a drink. Very, very good partner. Oh. Well, yeah. You don't want to drink something that says for Joshua only on it. That's pretty dangerous. uh, well, it's gonna be a little bit rough though because the people in the audience are not gonna be wanting them. So it's gonna be kind of rough to play this. Hey, it's better than nothing, so hopefully we can change the crowd once we start playing. Let's see how this goes though. I might have to dodge a few items though. It's gonna be hard to play music while dodging. Yeah, this could definitely be going more smooth. But it's difficult to dodge. Yes, the beat, only the beat, not drinks and stuff. That was a good line. Back to laundry. Well, that shifted a bit. Jesus. Bit of a tone shift. But I guess we're done here. At least we can say we played on the stage. Nobody can take that away from us. A lot of people got to hear you sing, and that is a fact. They obviously weren't that appreciative, but that's to be expected since they weren't there for you. Uh, Still sad, though. They did their best in spite of everything, though. And yeah, some people, of course, liked it. Wow. Got a better shot of her now. Now we're definitely breathing her air now. It was very impressive. Senpai noticed us. Yeah, Crystal's pretty cool. Doesn't look very tall, but that's fine. Well, you're not wrong, but yeah, I think Crystal did a better job of cheering them up. I know, right? I wish I could get one from her. Yeah, that was like 30 seconds ago. Keep up, old man. Yeah, hopefully things will go better next time. Hopefully. Here we go. We get to see her perform. Very good. Very good. Funny that she mentions breathing because of the previous conversation. Man, that just everything. Outfit, character design, music, stage. Man, that stage is just wow. Some high-tech effects. Unbreakable, huh? I would kind of like to test that, if you know what I mean. I kind of hope you don't. But yeah, she is incredible. Don't to be continued, me. And then our BD. Yeah, that was a great performance to end it off on, though. They were hyping up Crystal quite a bit, and yeah, she was very, very good. But pick me up to dance and pick me up again. It's a good episode, though. Especially because we got to see other performers and stuff. See what they could do. Moonflower. I like how they become colorful as they pass each other, as if they both give color to each other's lives. That's a nice touch. That Christmas colored outfit that Carole has going on. Red, green. Nothing really happened with the brother, though, so just we're not worried about that right now. Okay. That was the 6th episode of Carole and Tuesday. For this episode, the main focus was on our second gig. The first one, Radian got them, which was not a great gig because it just had a very few people, although it was better in some ways than the other one, as far as fan reception goes. It was better, certainly. But that's not really anyone's fault. It's just because of the type of gig it was. So there's this performer called Joshua who is apparently very unreliable. So when he has a slot, there's always a good chance that he won't actually perform in it. And if he doesn't, that's a wasted slot. So what Gus managed to swing was, because it's such an unreliable slot, people aren't sure whether or not they'd actually get. There's no assurance. What's the word I'm looking for? It's just there's no guarantees with the slot, basically. So anybody that matters, anybody important, is not going to want to take such a maybe kind of slot. So this was a chance for somebody desperate for any kind of, stage, any kind of gig would take. So Gus leveraged that to get Carole Tuesday into the slot. However, like I said, there's no guarantees here, so you can't really get too excited. And Tuesday was a little bit overwhelmed, because that's a lot of people. That's a big step up from that 10-person audience to like a place that could seat hundreds of thousands. That's a bit of a step up. Usually it's a bit more gradual. However, there was obviously a lot of caveats with this. But still, it was something to be nervous about anyway. And, Carole doing her best to make Tuesday feel better, which is always enjoyable to watch. They actually stayed up late at the night just writing a new song, which they eventually fell asleep anyway, which caused them to oversleep a little bit, but they didn't get any cool limo ride there. They had to ride the train like, commoners. So that's a little bit rough, but they got there. They got there, that's what matters. Of course. And, yeah, Artigan's there, so they gotta have to make sure to avoid him, because last time they met was not under the best of circumstances, so gotta avoid meeting up with Artigan. That's the number one priority here, basically. And Artigan's a little bit crazy. Like, I don't know what he was doing there. Talking to himself. Just a little bit weird. A little bit weird, but I guess it's just who he is. So, but yeah, Carole Tuesday, when what's-his-face saw them, they clearly were in very much nervous newbie mode, so not a lot of confidence from him about them being able to do this. But, it's all fine. It's all fine. Still at this point not completely sure what their chances of actually getting on stage are. But while avoiding Artigan, they actually ran into somebody called Skip, like went to his trailer, because they just looked for anywhere to hide, and then they kind of got trapped there because one of the girls just lifted up their leg and blocked them. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard to get past, really, especially because there's two of them. They could probably just rush out there. But that's kind of a last resort, First, the better option would just to listen to what Skip has to say and then go out. That's kind of the better option. It's not like they were trying to full-on kidnap them or anything. That would just be silly. So, that's better. Yeah, Skip's a pretty big guy, but has seen their videos, so he acknowledges that they are music people. That's fine. A lot bigger than they are. And just watching Joshua was just whining on the couch. A little bit sad and pathetic. We actually got a good, well, not a good shot. We got a decent shot of Crystal. Not so long after that, she was talking to Skip on the stairs, and we got to see her outfit, her glorious, glorious outfit. Didn't get to see her face just yet, but still, it was fairly obvious that it was Crystal. I was pretty sure. Just, man, I could just so many things I could say about that, but I will avoid. And then we get to saw Skip. Then we got to see Skip perform, and he was pretty good. We don't get a lot of male singing here because the show's obviously has two female leads, so that was nice to get. And yeah, he was good. Nothing too much to say about it. After that, Carole Tuesday got to play, and this is something I didn't really think about too much before we got here, but yeah, these people come here for the great, awesome, amazing Joshua. And they get a couple of nobodies on the screen, on the stage that they never heard of before instead. So it's a bad situation because they have all this, anger, resentments, disappointments, or whatever from Joshua not being on the stage. And they have a target to direct that at to the people who are on the stage. It's such a very convenient target for their negative emotions and their drinks and garbage, whatever they happen to have on hand. And that was always going to be levied towards them. So it was a little bit late to really think about that, but once it started happening, I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. This is naturally what would happen. So they did a really good job, though, persevering through that, doing their best, because it's very, very easy to get discouraged when an audience is treating you that way. Especially when you are still newbies, you don't have much experience under your belt, and this is a much, much bigger stage than you've ever done before. The fact that they were able to do as well as they did, in spite of all of that stuff fighting against them, is really extremely impressive. Like, very much praiseworthy. borderline unrealistic, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So, of course, once they actually got off stage, they broke down a little bit. You know, Tuesday especially crying, and Carole comforting her, which I very much appreciate watching. And of course, I think what really had the most effect on comforting them was the great, wonderful, amazing Crystal, who they were just happy to breathe the same air as earlier, is now up front, close and personal in front of them, breathing right next to them, and also hugging them and praising them and telling them that they did a good job. And it was just great to see all of that. They were so happy to have gotten hugged by her. And man, what I wouldn't pay to be a part of that hug. That was prime hug action there. For sure. And then we actually got to see Crystal perform, and that was fantastic. There's really no other word for it besides that. It was just great. You know, Carole and Tuesday are good, don't get me wrong, but getting to see a real professional who's experienced and all that up there on the stage, just that was great to watch. I very much liked that quite a bit. I probably will rewatch that later, honestly. But yeah, altogether it was a pretty good episode. Really gave us some insight into other artists and performers and stuff like that, which is great to see. You know, expanding the world is always a good thing. And Carole and Tuesday had a very valuable experience. Obviously not a completely positive one. There was definitely plenty of drawbacks to it. But as Gus said, it's still it's a valuable experience that will help them certainly in the future. Even if it wasn't completely positive. There were still plenty of positive parts though, like the Crystal hug, for example. Still plenty of positive parts, but yeah, a very valuable experience for sure. And yeah, that's all I got to say on that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.